Coffee time. Kind of early. I don't know if I need my glasses on today or not, but I have them on. So it's a little, still a bit swollen, irritated, but it's raining. It's raining, you guys. And cheers to you. Deliciousness coffee. Um, so yeah, I just wanted to touch bases on the picture you guys saw. It was two Siennas, and I got asked a few questions, so I figured that I would just talk about it on here since it was going to be Sunday, like in a couple days anyway. So I am hooking Cora up. She's getting a good deal with this van, the shit hit the fan van. I don't know what she's gonna call it. And then I went looking around for another minivan because, um, hey Tim, yeah, Sienna Squad. So I'm in the process of getting the other Sienna, and then Corey's gonna get this one. So we're pretty excited. And yeah, Sienna Squad again. That poor girl. I couldn't leave her without a van, so I decided to look around and see, and kind of hooked her up, gave her a good deal for this van. And then I happened to find a really good deal on a newer van. So this white van is a 2018, and it has like 43,000 miles on it. So it's like almost brand new. So I'm pretty excited. And this van that I currently own is a 2015, and it has like 113,000 miles. So she's gonna get a pretty good deal. Plus, what happened to the? Oh, she sold it. She had enough of of high payments. She tried to do the grown up and financing her car and all that, but she just got too stressed out, and it was high payments. So yeah, she ended up selling it. But what's cool about it is she got money back, because here in Lawton we have a place where they don't sell the vehicles. Yeah, that was too small of a car. It was cute for like a little daily driver, but Cora and I have talked about it before, and we're like trying to stick to it, where we have to have a vehicle, a daily driver vehicle, shit hit the fan type of vehicle that we can live in a super emergency, just in case. It has to be big enough. So I can't do a little Prius anymore. I have to do at least a minivan. And so yeah, the cool part is here in Lawton they have with two dogs. Good luck to her, huh? My poor man is gonna be so hairy. But yeah, they don't go up above the MSRP. I think that's what that's called. So she gets a good deal there. Then in Texas, they're priced higher, so they gave her more for her vehicle. So she ended up not owing anything and still got a little bit back. So she's like, "Man, I should be doing that. I should go down to or up to Lawton and get a new vehicle, and then go down to Texas and sell it and make money." Well, that sounds like a headache though. But that's what I'm doing. Like, I'm hopefully at the end of this month, if everything goes smoothly, I should have like the house sold and everything good to go. So I just couldn't leave her without a vehicle. Yeah. Yeah, that is cool. I've thought about it too. I'm like, ooh, go get a new Sienna and go sell it to like CarMax or somewhere over in Dallas, Fort Worth area. But they're so dang expensive now. I remember like a year or two ago, the new Siennas, which were like a 22 or 23, whatever, um, they were already coming out with like 23s, but they were going to be in like the mid to higher 40s. And I thought that was like too much. I was like, oh, I don't know. I don't want to go pay that much and be in debt $46,000. That was too much. And now I checked up on it, and it's almost $60,000 for the newer ones. Oh my God, no, thank you. I'll find a nice, gently used one. And this is a pretty good deal. So I'm not about to pay 60 grand for a minivan. Of course, they're hybrid now, so probably that's why too, but I don't want to do that. Yeah, exactly. And that's used. Used cars are going for that much, Tim. Unless you get like a tiny little car, a little I don't know, a little Corolla or something, then it might be that price for brand new, but otherwise anything bigger, you're looking at that's the used price. So that's crazy. That's crazy to me. It just that pandemic did wonderful things as far as like people can work from home more, like the deliveries, DoorDash, things like that. But at the same time, it caused everything to go like sky high. Yeah, these people out of their mind paying, they're paying way too much for a vehicle. I know. And that's on the cheap end. Talk about these big SUVs and these pickups, and they're almost like $100,000. And that's not with all the add on stuff that people like to usually do. Like, oh no, thank you. I could buy a whole apartment complex for that price. No way. Oh, I can't do it. Uh, not that much. It's crazy. We're like, I'll do it for 20 or 30, but not 60, not 100,000. Like that's just crazy. Because within a year or two, it's worth half that price. No thanks, I'm good. I'd rather travel or save it and buy a different home base. Yes, I'm crazy like that, Tim. It's YOLO and I'm not getting any younger, so why not? Let's see. An arm and a leg per vehicle, literally. Yes, literally. Plus, you have to work and work and work and work all this extra time. Oh no. Good morning, Robin. Good morning. Yeah, so that's what's going on. Cora mentioned if I would sell her the van, and I had thought about it before too, but I never said anything to her. But I was like, you know what? Let me think about it. Let me look around here, see if I could find a good deal because it's getting harder and harder to find a nice used vehicle for a decent price. So I was looking around for a couple days, and then I happened to see this minivan that I'm gonna get, and I was like, "Ooh, I found one, Cora! I found one. I think you're in luck. Let me go up to the Toyota dealership, and see if it's still there." And it was. They had just gotten it there, and it's got like a couple inches, 3 inches, something like that, of a crack of the windshield. So they're gonna replace that before I can get it. Then of course they're service and clean it up and detail it and all that. So maybe about a week, and then I should be able to get that minivan. But tomorrow, so you guys, tomorrow my mom is still here. So tomorrow I'm gonna go drop her off at the airport, and then from there drive all the way to Dallas. So it's gonna be a long day, and then I gotta bring Cora back so then she can take this van, and then she can have a vehicle again. So she's pretty happy. She's excited to get a van again. Plus the Sienna Squad. So I think I was more excited than she was about that, but she's pretty excited. So yeah. Now I tell her, shoot, now you can go for sure to that meetup. I don't have to go pick you up or anything like that in October. So she's gonna see if she's gonna go or not. But at least she has a vehicle now. She can go camping, go take a road trip. I tell her save 20 bucks a month. Like that's all you really got to do. Save 20 bucks a month, and that's plenty of gas money to get you anywhere. Really, go take a nice little weekend trip and go back home. Get you out the house for a bit. Man, I got woken up yesterday. Well, no, not yesterday. Early this morning. So you're flying home next Saturday to pick up your van. Oh, okay. All right. How exciting, huh? I kind of miss flying. You miss your shit hit the fan van? I know, I know. Every vehicle I have, I miss, but I'm gonna really miss this van too. The one I really got attached to was that red Prius. I think I had her for a long time. That's probably why too. But yeah, Tim, you get to play with your inside and your seats and take all the seats out and put them back in. Uh, so I'm gonna have a third row again. So I'm gonna have to figure that one out. You're looking for a cargo van? Probably won't get one until the end of the year. Where's the meetup in October here in Arizona? Wouldn't that be convenient? No, it's in Abilene in Texas, Abilene State Park in Texas. Let's see, make an extra $40 a month, save 20 per month, $60 surplus. Yeah, yeah, you don't really need much to go and take a little trip. I mean, if you want to get from Cali to New York, you're gonna need some gas money. But just to do like little weekend trips or something, then it doesn't take too much. Plus sandwiches or like soup or whatever, it doesn't cost that much to eat really. If you want to get fancy and eat out, then sure, it adds up, but it doesn't have to. Let's see. Yeah, so for sure, Sam, for sure. Like it doesn't road trips don't cost too much. I think the most is just gas, and then it ends up being maintenance, right? But let's see, you might have to redo the van. Yeah, I figured you would, Tim. I figured you would. What's your projected closing on um, your plans for full time in Cali? So the contract has the 21st of this month, but you know how that goes. So we're hoping it closes earlier. And if any hiccups come up, then a little bit later, the following month, I guess, but somewhere around the end of this month. So I'm hoping things go as smooth as they're going so far, the end of this month. And then as far as like the plans for Cali, um, I'm going to go look for an affordable apartment somewhere far from the nice beaches and make that my home base. So I'll have a roommate and yeah, that way it's like super affordable. I was already like guesstimating and calculating how much that's going to be for like half of the rent and the electric and all that, and just have my bedroom and then go travel whenever I want. But it's still going to cost me around $1,000 a month. That's always what I want to like have my goal every month to be around $1,000. So if I got a house hack or if I got to do something, then I do it. Like it doesn't really bother me. Of course, I prefer my own, but the only place that I can afford to have my own house, my own whatever, is like in the Midwest, and I don't want to be here anymore. So I am switching it up in house hacking or apartment hacking or whatever you call it. Let's see. In Texas. Yeah, Abilene, Texas. Abilene State Park. That's almost 1,000 miles from you. Well, shoot. Think about it, Robin. If I'm in Cali, it's a lot farther for me. But it should be a nice meetup. Let's see. Look for a spare room with an entrance. Yeah. Yeah, that's always a plus. So I'll keep my eye out on that, but if anything, I'll just look for like a affordable apartment and get a roommate. Let's see. Dear, you are smart. You can live in a nice area, be creative, don't sell yourself short. Well, I could live like if I'm full time in the van, I could go anywhere. Like stealth camp or whatever, stealth-ish camp because they know you're living there. But I still want to have my home base. So for now, until I can save some more money, kind of scope out the areas. I don't plan on buying anything for at least a year. Like to look hard for at least a year. Good morning, Eliana. So yeah, I don't want to like just jumped the gun. So keep saving because I know I'm gonna need a higher down payment. If anything I want to buy out there. So yeah, apartment hack, house hack, something like that. I'll probably be doing. But the cool part is, if I do apartments, I don't have to worry about mowing, and I can just change the knob to one of them lockable ones and lock up my room and take off whenever I want. So I see that as a huge plus. Yeah, Oklahoma is just it's always just been like a safety net in a way because I know it's cheap and I can afford it and I can purchase a home and like not have to really worry about it. But then when the seasonal allergies come back, it reminds me real quick. God says, "You don't belong there." Boom. But I appreciate it here. It's been good to me. It really has. It's been good to me. But the allergies, they kick my butt. Anywhere from like Texas all the way to the East Coast, they kick my ass. So I'd rather go west. Yeah, there's plenty of rooms in Orange County. Yeah, I remember you mentioning that. A lot of them affordable too. Let's see. What is an affordable in the beach in California? Affordable is like a thousand for a room or 1,500 for a room. You might have your private bathroom, so it might be the master that you might be getting. I don't know. Yeah, all these areas aren't like the ideal places, even for me. But like affordability, I just go where if I need to afford a place, then this is my go-to. And then, well, that was because I still was with Cora, and then at the time my mom. But I don't know, I felt kind of pressured, like I need an actual house. I don't want to waste money on rent, but it still costs you a bunch to own a house, even if it's paid for. Like you still have to maintain it, you still have to do all kinds of. And then if you're in, like I am, Oklahoma, all these crappy weathers, all these storms going on, breaking on my house, and I got to replace everything and repair, and it's like, I don't want to deal with that right now. Yeah, that's true. That's true. The most unaffordable area. It's a place that doesn't give you joy. That is so true. So that's why I'm Cali bound soon. Hopefully, the end of this month, you guys. Hopefully, go and get inspired again. Even just the weather. My God, just the weather. Just being able to just be outside. And I know you like to sweat, but I really don't. Not unless I'm at the gym. Let's see. You can always welcome in my driveway when you travel. Thanks, Robin. Let's see. Odd Asian homes owners convert their homes into rooms for rent, separate entrances. Oh, okay. Weather and culture matter. Yeah, they really do. They really do. And I'm just like, I always miss the Cali food, the Mexican food, all the Latin American food. They have such good food because it's just a diverse place. And of course, the pho, right, Tim? The pho's pretty dang good too. I'm gonna live closer to the LA and San Diego, somewhere. I'm gonna be looking somewhere around there. See where I end up. Let's see. Yeah, like I go near where my brother is in LA. You can like stealth camp and live in the van there, like no problem. There's a Planet Fitness nearby. There's a Walmart nearby where he lives. Because I don't like to be up in his house, give him his space, and I like my space. But now with the van, I got plenty of room. So sometimes I go there and I chill there for a few days or a few weeks and kind of visit them, but then do my thing um, and then go to San Diego and do the same thing. A lot of Mexican, Latin, Caribbean vibes in South Florida. That's why I love it here. Yeah, yeah. I've actually been there once to Florida, and it is gorgeous. It really is. And plenty of of Latin vibe for sure. Cheap Asian foods and cheap rooms where the Vietnamese reside. Oh, okay. Well, that's a good tip. I'll probably have a bedroom smaller than the van, Tim. As long as I can park, on the street, I'm good anywhere. But I do want to keep a home base, so that's why I'm gonna look for something. Otherwise, I'd just be in my van. See. You did find a lot of affordable land close to LA. What's affordable? What's affordable to you, Eliana? Something that sometimes is affordable is still like way too much in my head. Like I don't want to pay half a million. And that right now that's affordable in in Southern Cali. Remember, don't fall in love with a truck driver. Move back to the Midwest. Oh, Jesus Christ. Now you're just messing with me. No, no, my standards have gone way up. Even living in a van. No, no. I cannot. I cannot. See, 60,000? Oh, okay. You said for land? Is that just the lots? Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, but see, by the time you like build everything, get all the permits, all that, you might as well get an actual house. If the lot by itself is going to be 60, you're going to be looking at still a few 100,000. So I don't know. It might be more affordable. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Depends on where it's at. Cause that's kind of how I got into with the lots up in Northern Cali. I thought, all right, I'm gonna have all these lots and they're super cheap, they're affordable. Like, heck yeah, I'm gonna go up there and try to do something. But then, like um, the permits and just to break ground, it was gonna be thousands and thousands of dollars just to set it up because it's super rural. There's not really any roads or anything, and you have to make some kind of road or whatever just for an emergency. So I was like, oh, never mind. And then the lots that I had, apparently they were too small. You had to combine two or three together to then be able to build something or put some kind of mobile home on it. So I was like, man, this crap. So that backfired. I didn't do my homework many, many, many years ago, and I'm still paying for it. So do your homework, you guys. Do your homework. So no more truck drivers. Ah, so you get a room with the bed, fridge, and your own bathroom. Dang, you get the hookup at the Vietnamese area. I'm gonna have to keep that one in mind. Plus good food. LA is huge. You have to be careful where you buy. Yeah, that's true. Well, I know some of the nice areas, but they're like probably million and up. So, no, not for me. I'll be nearby there parking and visiting. Arizona is 4 to 6 hours and a little more affordable. Yeah, for sure. Arizona, Nevada, New Mexico, all those, like Oklahoma, they're way more affordable. Cheap ain't good, and good areas ain't cheap. I know it. Let's see, Sam. I don't like the word affordable. It's like saying frugal. It's like saying cheap. To some people, it just like, ugh, you're one of those. But my thing is just frugal life, so I got to go with it, right? It's because I don't want to work harder. I don't. I want to work smarter, not harder. So it's a good value for one area I want to live in. That will keep your mindset more focused. Yeah. Affordable and cheap equal ghetto or bad culture. Yeah, that is true. That is true. Prescott, Arizona has the perfect weather. Oh, really? Mostly to retire? Is it really hot there? 'Cause I don't really like too hot. Um, come to Kingman. Renee. Buenos dias, dia. Is that kind of a tongue twister? Good morning, Renee. Affordable is relative upon financial standing, right? Yes. Yes, that's true. Yeah, the only thing because I want Mo Bang, you're rich AF. Yeah, he is. Oh my gosh. But what the heck was I saying? Oh well, I don't know. It slipped my mind reading the Mo Bang, you're rich AF. See between 60. Oh, okay. That's not bad. Cause you look at like some of them videos like where should the nomads live? What doesn't have state taxes and how I got my driver's license. You go to Nevada, go to Texas, go to Florida, South Dakota. Yeah, what is affordable might not be for others. Yeah. I just need to go look for a sugar daddy. Just kidding, guys. I don't know. I'm so over it. I'm just like I'm over it. We love Mobang. Yeah, he's cool. He's cool. You wouldn't like. Oh, he'd probably get a kick out of you. Yeah, he would. Ask Dia. You look like a bum. That depends what you're doing. What to do list you have. You found your sugar mamas, but what a pain in the ass. I know you have to like keep that smile going and uh yeah, I don't know. It's what are you willing to put up with to get that sugar daddy, that sugar mama? Granny Pepper. No sugar daddy. Get me one that's like 90 years old, right? That way they're in bed by like 4 p.m. Then the evening is my time. Oh my gosh. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, Tim's not concerned about looks or anything like that. He likes gadgets, I noticed. Super smart man. He likes gadgets for sure. But it's not about the fashion. So, I mean, shit, you guys see me in a dang Walmart t shirt. I don't care about that either. Yeah, that's why one of the things my mom and I were talking about how she notices in Mexico, a lot of people, and not just in Mexico, but that's where we were talking about how they have all like the brand names and then it just like big old letters of whatever um, fancy things that they think kind of to show out and everything. But I'm like, people with actual money don't really show off like that. Like they spend money on their clothing, but it's not like a big thing to them from what I've seen, right? Um, it's the ones that want to look rich that have all the brand names and on top of brand names on top of brand names, and then they look like a advertisement walking like that. That's what it is. Let's see. We came into this world with not a damn thing on. I know, right? Why waste money on outerwear? Yeah, I'd rather waste it on eating out, on traveling, on taking a road trip, on some of my gadgets, on gifting it to some people. Like that brings me more joy than brand name purses and shoes. And although don't get me wrong, they're beautiful items, but like it doesn't do nothing for me. The old saying, "Why buy a cow when the milk is free?" Yeah, that's true. mow their one for the ladies. Or I buy the whole pig when you want a little sausage. Yes. Oh Lord, I have not heard that one. Oh my God. Everything has different seasons. Everyone is different. Yeah, that's true. The key is remember to stay true to yourself and stay focused on what your goals are. Yes. And my goals are pretty simple, man. It's just to live my life my way, my terms. If I want to go somewhere and buy whatever, then I'll do it. If I decide I'm done and I had the whole experience there, but I want to go somewhere else, then I'll do that and I'll go somewhere else. And people think you're crazy because you want to like switch it up, but heck, I don't mind. I don't mind. Sometimes you do waste money, sometimes you make money, but it is what it is, man. I would eat good and wear raggedy clothes and nice clothes and drive nice, but eat a cup of noodles. I know. I'd rather eat good stuff, man. I'd rather do that. I'd rather go and have a nice breakfast, have a nice lunch, or go try different restaurants. And I rather have food and good coffee, of course. Funny comments. Do you have family that you can rent a room? I do, in a way, yes, but I don't want to be with family. I rather be with a stranger, really, because it's just less drama. Like I don't, not that my family would cause a lot of drama, but like just to have that tension. I don't know. I'd rather just do me wherever I want to go and do, and not have to answer like, "Where are you going? What's going on?" Yoga pants in the gym are calling me. All right, best luck, Dia. Closing. All right, thanks, Sam. Have a good time with the at the gym. Oh Lord. Yeah, it's actually really really nice temperature right now. I think it was in the 70s, maybe getting close to 80. Good morning, Luz. Good morning. Oh, sky blue. Good morning. I'm in LA. I never realized there were so many different areas in small towns. You have a lot of good areas to choose from. Yeah, that's true. There's a ton, a ton. And the cool part is, like, I'll have to pick like the best home base that I can pick, right? But when I'm road tripping in the or just staying in the van, like if I don't like it, I just turn my key on and move on to the next one. Go experience something else. But I know a few areas that I like to go back to, so I'll go chill there and then go try out different areas or go do meetups or go visit some friends and or just make new friends. Shoot, there's so much to do there. That's why I love California. I really do. I guess I'm a little biased because I'm from there, right? I grew up there, but at the same time, I love the weather. Southern Cali, also Northern Cali. It's not bad too, but it gets a little colder. But you have everything. Like you have the desert, the mountains, the beaches, the super big cities, and then like the little rural towns. Like it has it all. I still want to live in a van. Let's see, renting family. Oh, I missed Tim's. Renting family is the worst. Yes, they judge you. They already think I'm crazy, Tim. Like, why would you live in a van? It's so dangerous out there. Which I really haven't found it to be very dangerous. It can, of course, but I mean, like, you have to be aware of your surroundings. And yes, they all think I'm a little nuts for not having a traditional life. But all right, Renee, you still want to live in a van? I live in a nice apartment, but tired of being broke. Oh, I know. I don't know if you can do like apartment hacking. If you get an apartment with an extra bedroom, if you're living by yourself, get a two-bedroom and like split the bills. That'll save you a few $100s a month. That's a start. Save up for your van that way. Doing business with family is bad. Oh my gosh, yes. Doing business with family, sometimes even doing business with your own spouse is horrible. Don't ask me how I know. Yeah, it backfires for sure. So I've learned if I'm going to do anything, just pretty much do it myself. I still include Cora in a lot of business ideas that I have, and like purchasing a home. I still offer her if she wants to like kind of go in and put a little bit of money if she wants to, because I'm trying to teach her. She's still at that teachable time, trying to show her and teach her and all that. But like as far as anybody else, no, I'm just gonna make my own business with my own whatever, because it's horrible. It really is. Let's see. I second that. You won't find a comfortable state in California for the price. Yes. See, I was born in Queen of Angels Hospital. Oh, okay. My mom says I was born in the UCLA hospital. I've never visited that hospital, so I don't remember as a newborn. I have no idea. Even my wife thinks I'm not travel and live in a van. Oh, I can imagine, Tim, when you have the norm. Can't say normal. Nobody's normal, but like the norm spouse, and then you're more adventurous. You're like, all right, let's try it. Let's do it. Like, let's travel. And yeah, they think like you're gonna be kidnapped or you're gonna be murdered or like just because you park somewhere. Mm, I haven't found that to be the case. I haven't really had anything like that. I do hear stories of people though, but like I've never experienced that, and hopefully I will continue to not experience that. And just kind of what I do where I find parking is usually I'll get there early enough to like look around the town, the city, or whatever, and find the nicer areas where you're allowed to park, where you cannot park, and look at all the signs before it gets dark. And then I go and park, which is still kind of like nervous if you've never parked there before. If it's a new city or a new town, you get kind of nervous. All the little noises, like I'm a light sleeper too. So all the little noises, I'm like, and sometimes you don't rest well, but then you get to know the areas and you know where it's more quiet. Then you turn on the little fan. Now that I have the Ryobi fans, I'm going to be turning on those fans and then just have like that white noise, and I'll be out. My son lives in East County of San Diego. When I go back to see them, we can get together. Okay. Yeah, yeah, for sure. I shouldn't be too far from San Diego. Yeah, because I thought even like Barstow is where I'm looking at right now because that's more affordable. But that's like straight up desert. But as a home base, I don't really mind too much where it is out there because it's like 2, 3 hours. I can be in San Diego or LA, so it's not that far compared to like 2 days of driving for me from Oklahoma or Texas to Cali. So where's that hospital, Queen of Angels? Because I grew up super close to Glendale, but it was still LA. Like it was like you cross the street and it's like Glendale and then LA. So like Atwater area, Los Feliz area, Eagle Rock. I don't know if you guys know any of those places. By like the two freeway and the five, like all that area is where I grew up. That's where I learned to drive. That's where I got my first ticket for no tail light, no brake light or whatever that was. So I was not speeding, you guys. I was like 16 or 17 in a minivan. And a police stopped me. So, you've been to Glendale? Glendale is flooded with Russians and immigrants now. Yes. Yeah, they always had them, but like It's everywhere is growing. Like so many people keep multiplying. Every time I go back to all those areas, you see more and more and more people. So you have been to Glendale? Yeah. Yeah, that's Glendale is where Alicia from What the Heck Mom. Now if you guys remember, we went out to eat somewhere and it was in Glendale. You're only 3 hours from Barstow. Oh, okay. Well, then I probably am in a good location. If I pick Barstow, which I might go with that. I'm gonna start looking around once I get over there. Echo Park is actually very nice now. Yeah, that's what I've been hearing. A lot of don't get offended, Tim, but my brother say, "Oh yeah, all the Asians moved up here, so now it's becoming more of a high class. We got Starbucks, we got all kinds of stuff around here." So you're bringing up the neighborhood. Let's see. Your father-in-law there. Oh, in a nursing home in Barstow or in Echo Park, Glendale. It's kind of hard. Like I've already talked about a bunch of places. Where at? San Diego is so crowded. Yes, very crowded. I was over by in Glendale. I was over by Chula Vista and Imperial Beach area, and then I would go down to San Isidro just because there was that border crossing. So sometimes I would go get my mom or I would meet my brother. But yeah, it was like all in that area right there. So that part wasn't too bad. You could find your little more isolated areas, but like main San Diego, that is super crowded. Not taking we taking over Santa Ana slowly too. Oh my gosh. That's why all the prices go up, Tim. You guys make the prices go up. Well, that's good though. You guys I prefer that than the areas going worse. Oh my gosh, you guys improved the area for sure. Yeah. So I'll probably maybe in my lifetime, I don't know, maybe in Cora's lifetime, we'll see another like the 2006, 2008, whenever that was, and the price of houses went like prices were in half or in fourths. Maybe I'll purchase a mansion then. You'll be able to purchase something for like $60,000. Wouldn't that be cool? You went to San Diego, your son to boot camp. Oh, okay. Yeah, they do have that there, and the Navy yard there too. I do see that. Does your mom live in TJ? Well, she'll go back and forth to Imperial Beach area, but she was living in Rosarito, so which is like south of TJ, but pretty much they kind of like are like right next to each other. But yeah, that's where she lives. But she's so done with it. She's like, I am so tired of having to cross the border and take hours and waste so much money. I'd rather be in the US. So I don't know. Maybe she'll be my roommate. She might be the roommate. She might not. We'll see what happens. But I got to find a place first. I don't think that will ever happen. Oh, Black Rock will buy all of them. Knock them down. Expensive. Oh my gosh, yes. Yeah, once that happens, Tim, they're gonna have like all of a sudden the tiny houses, the container homes, all those little tiny, teeny little apartments are gonna all of a sudden become legal. Yeah, once that happens, because they pay to get approval, and the average person cannot. But then it'll be very popular. Then it'll be like, oh yeah, tiny apartments. Sure, yeah, we have thousands of them. Let's take a tour. Yes, it does. It has the nice beaches, the restaurants, a ton of tourists go there. Yeah, in Rosarito. That's my mom had a couple homes there, and then she had some lots and stuff. And growing up, we would constantly go over there. Go over there on the weekends, maybe like every other weekend or once a month. It was like that. And my mom, she says she hates driving, which she doesn't have a driver's license now. They took that away for her medical issues. But oh my gosh, she would be so scared to drive. Like the 3 hour trip to Rosarito would take us, it seemed like forever. And she would pack all our stuff up. And by the time we got out of school, like then, I don't know, I'm kind of vaguely remembering, but like I was super young. But like from there, the traffic times, like after school and after work and all that, that's when she would go. And she says she would prefer that time, even if like it was bumper to bumper, because she was scared to drive. She was scared to go fast. So that was a way for her to like drive slow all the way down there, and it was torture for us. My brothers would have a good time though. She would pack up um, a bunch of snacks and drinks and everything, and that was back in the day where like seatbelts. What is that? There's no seatbelts, so we would have like a. I think at the time she had like a blazer, and so the whole back part, my brothers would be like jumping and wrestling and rolling around and playing, and I'd be up in the front. I have shotgun, and I would give her gum and candy and whatever she wanted, just and kind of listen to music. I would be like the cassette player changer and change the radio station, all that kind of stuff. And she would just be driving while my brothers were in the back going crazy. You know, they'll pay a politician to make law to outlaw tiny houses. Yes. Yeah. It's not who you know, it's what you know and how much money you got. Yeah, for sure. The seatbelt was optional in the 80s, right? Like we never even thought to do that. But once it got to like the mid to late 90s, and I do remember constantly putting my seatbelt on. That's around the time where I got my driver's license, so I would put my seatbelt on. I would make sure my little sister um, would have her seatbelt on. And good thing we did that one time that I got stopped and I got a ticket. She had her little seatbelt on. She's 10 years younger than I am. So she was probably like, I don't know, 6, 7 years old. And luckily, they probably would have arrested me, put me in kid jail for not making my sister wear a seatbelt. Oh, you got thrown out of the car once? Oh my gosh. Wow. Ooh, we loved riding in the back of a oh my gosh, yes, of a truck. Yeah. Yeah. W- that was fun times. I remember that when my dad would drive us, but he would go to Vegas every once in a while. I guess he might have like saved enough money. I don't know. But he had a pickup. My mom had the SUV and he had a pickup. So it would be my mom and him in the front, and then in the back of the bed, they would put a twin size bed, and all three kids of us would just be back there jumping, wrestling, eating, whatever, till we got exhausted and just passed out because he would drive at night. And trust me, Sibyl is my best friend. Oh, the cassette player. You're dating yourself. Yes. I don't mind. Those were good times, so I don't mind reminiscing on that. Yeah, she had your little pencil or your little pinky and like twisted because the little the string. Oh my gosh. Those were good times. So you went to Chula Vista one time for the delivery. Oh, for a delivery. I saw two teenage girls in line. Oh my god, in the drive-through on their horses. Oh, wow. Never seen anything like that. Wow. Wow. You know what A track is? I do, but I didn't really have that. I had cassettes. I had cassettes, and then we started getting the CDs, and then I thought that was cool. And then you got the CD player, and then you got one that it was where it would shake or whatever, and the thing wouldn't skip or mess up. So like then it got to like fancier and fancier, and with my big old earphone things. Yeah, we thought we were so cool. And then the internet popped up right around my high school times. You guys, I would go to the library to check my email. Who had my email? Nobody. Nobody had my email, but it was cool, right? Because it was a new thing, and I would go and sign in and like look at some websites, and then like I was cool because I had an email. That's when it was transitioning to all this internet stuff, right? Oh, hi, Bonita. Good morning. When I had my first child, there was no seatbelt or car seats. We drove with babies on our laps. Yes. I don't know if I got to experience that. If we were, I don't know. I probably was that baby on the lap. I don't know. Oh, you had an 8 track in the 70s. Yes. Watching your videos, Juanita, because you talk about all that stuff. I'm like, oh, I know some of that, and then some of it I never experienced, but my mom did. But that's pretty cool to kind of reminisce. Let's see. Remember, Sony cassette players cost 100. Everything was so expensive, man. But I thought it was cool whenever they would go around selling like the CDs, so you can choose for free. You can choose like a whole variety of them, and then you pay full price for the next 10 or for the next whatever. And I signed up for that one time. I got stuck paying a bunch of them, so I had to I had to work as a teenager with my parents to get some extra money to pay for all that. Let's see. I was in Covina in 1984, Olympic torch running down. Oh my gosh. Streets and fake ones would pass by. We got so excited. Oh my god. When the real one passed, no one paid attention. Oh no. You thought who was fake? Oh wow. Gosh. That sucks. Oh my gosh. Back in the AOL days. Yeah. I know, I know. Like, yeah, I thought, it wasn't like the cool thing to go to the library, but gosh, I thought it was so cool because I would go and like browse online. And I think we had maybe 30 minutes on each computer because it was like so new. Everybody wanted to get on there. So you only had the 30-minute time limit. And I would just like be trying to search and learn how to do it and like, sign into my email. Yeah, the Sony Walkman for sure. The boombox and the Walkman and the big old tube TV. Oh my gosh, those were fun times. Well, even Corey and I were talking like even cursive there for a while. I don't know if it was everywhere, but the schools that she was going to, they weren't teaching cursive anymore. And she said that that's going to be like the new oh gosh, what is that word? Kind of like the code talkers, how they have their different ways of like battling and wars and like communicating and all that. So cursive, as she was mentioning, that's going to be the new way, the codes, because not all these newer kids, they don't get taught how to write in cursive. The bigger the boombox, the better, right? Yeah, back in the day when the kids would actually go outside and play, ride their bicycles. I remember getting rollerblades, and I thought it was cool because it had like the wheels all in line and climbing trees. Uh, Going with the skateboards, even though I could just like barely like kick once or twice, and like that was the extent of my skateboarding. So I would just like use my knee or sit on it and kind of push myself, and I ran over my finger so many times with those little wheels. But we were so cool. Yeah, things keep just they just keep changing and changing and changing. I don't know. I enjoy it. I really do. Like I was just talking about where the internet, for the most part has been great. I think it's great, but sometimes it can be a little glitchy and then you have issues, but I've actually enjoyed the the new internet era. It's been fun. I wouldn't be able to talk to you guys otherwise. I'd be having my coffee by myself at home watching TV. So this is nice. Even just being able to like video chat somebody. That was pretty cool. And now I can like video chat with the whole world, if that's how you say it. Stream. I wonder how much a space would be to rent for a mobile home or RV. So I've been looking at Barstow, like I had mentioned, and one of their RV parks is 700 a month, and I believe um, it might include electricity. Most of the time, you have to pay extra for electricity, but the way that they made it sound like it included electricity, so about 700. And then the trailer parks, I think it's between like 5 and 800, depends on which one. And you can park your own um, mobile home on there too. So that's not too bad. So those would be like future options for me too. But I'm gonna attempt. I'm gonna try to take my sweet time because sometimes I'm just like, all right, let's go do it, and then I switch it up, and it's just like, then I have to deal with the consequences. Most of the time, it's good, you guys. Most of the time, I'm pretty level headed, and I think about it, and I think about stuff, and then I just do it. But sometimes I'm just like, whatever, let's go do it. Let's do it. And sometimes I get in trouble when I do that. You can buy an affordable RV in Oklahoma, then Cali. Yeah, I've thought about that. I look around and I haven't really found too many affordable ones, but I'm still like, okay, I would have like a little travel trailer. I still love the casitas, like that size, maybe like a 16 foot. That would be perfect. But yeah, an older one. I don't know. I thought about all those, and like all these different states, you can still find an RV park that you can park it, but I think it's like more in the middle of nowhere for $200-300 a month. But I don't know. That would be an option too for like wintertime in the desert. Depends where, right? You don't want to be with like horrible storms or snowed in, but and then just go in my van the rest of the time. I thought of all those different kind of options. You pay 455. Okay. Yeah, that's not bad at all. I think plus your electric, right? But yeah, most of them, like it's rare. It's rare that the electricity is included, but I have had some, like the one here that I stayed for a little bit when I had the motorhome. They included the electricity as long as it wasn't outrageous. Let's see the RV parks. Yeah, yeah, they're ridiculous. They are ridiculous. Like you can almost get an apartment for that. That's too expensive. 1,500 for a spot. Like, oh no, no, thank you. Where sheds are built, they can upgrade a tiny house for about 20. Well, I've seen one. It was 20,000, but now it's like 22.5, and it's really cool. I can't remember off the top of my head what it is, but it's a tiny house, and I think it's called the Incred E box, Incred I, like the letter I, Incred I box or something like that. some kind of tiny home thing. I can't remember the actual name of the YouTuber that has his warehouse, and but he also has where he rents the spots out for $200-300, depends. I think he's got a couple different RV parks that he's building up now. So it's very affordable, but it's in Tennessee. I'm like, I don't want to go to Tennessee. But I have thought about purchasing one of those tiny homes. I don't know if they would allow it in California. I don't know. They're pretty picky there. But like for 22, $23,000 to have a 60-foot tiny home all set up and ready to go, it's pretty tempting. Oh yeah, plus electric, the water, sewer, and cable. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, normally that's how it is. Like every once in a while you find one that will include the electricity, but like more often than not it's like the electric is extra. Yeah, so I've just been thinking of like all kinds of options like that, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But more than likely I'll probably start off looking for a an apartment, and then um just save my money, go find some kind of job out there. Because since they pay more, uh, so yeah, that's kind of my plan, which I won't know for sure until I do it, because things never go to plan. But yeah, the next adventure, you guys, the next adventure, move back, move back to California. If you work for an airline, you get flying benefits. Oh, okay. Yeah, might work for like a little regional airport where it's not too hectic. That would be cool. Yeah, like out here, they started doing like they do out there, Tim, where DoorDash now this past month I've seen where you can get $12 an hour for DoorDash, but um, oh, Lusa, hi, I'm in Oklahoma, and hopefully headed to California soon. Lusa, how are you? Yeah, but DoorDash started to do like the option where you could get paid per order, or you can get like the $12 an hour on the active orders, which I don't know. I, I don't think it's that much compared to what I can get like just picking and choosing my own DoorDash orders. But in Cali it should be a bit more. And just minimum wage period is more, so that would be good to just get a regular job and then just kind of like um every once in a while, maybe on paydays, I will go like on a weekend or something and do DoorDash, just kind of a little extra. Yeah, I've been missing your videos, Lusa. How are you feeling? But yeah, that's the plan, you guys. So I have to wait as far as the van. I have to wait. Hopefully, it's gonna be about a week, and then I'm gonna be without a vehicle for a little while because tomorrow I go pick up Cora, and then we'll drive the van back to Oklahoma, kind of run around town, spend the day together, and then she will drive this van back to Texas, and then she'll have her car, her van, and hopefully soon you guys are gonna start to see her do a lot of van life videos again. But she has more yucky days than not as far as like migraines and not feeling good. But hopefully this will kind of motivate her to do a little bit more, 'cause she loved her van, but it was too much to fix. Let's see. Somewhat tired. Miss making videos too, but work. Yes. Yes, I remember you mentioned that you were going back to work or working more. Difficult to keep up with you girls. Yeah, I know, I know. And I haven't been making as much videos too because just I just feel so drained with these allergies. It just drains me, you guys. Like my all I want to do is just keep my eyes just closed and just like just relax, and then you go to sleep. If you have your eyes closed, I go to sleep. Especially if I'm just relaxing and having the AC and the fan blowing. It's too relaxing. But yeah, my eyes feel like they get irritated, they get so red and itchy, and I just want to keep my eyes closed and just sleep. Luckily, my nose and um, like all that drainage isn't really affecting me right now. It's just basically my eyes. That's why I just keep my glasses on as much as I can so I don't scare you guys. What's planned? So my plan, Lusa, is to sell my house, which I'm in the process of selling my house in Oklahoma, and then I'll be moving back to California. And Cora moved to Texas, so I am basically living by myself right now. So I just decided, what the heck, why stay here where I can go where I actually love to be, and that's California. So yeah, I have a bunch more friends on the West Coast. So, and of course, my family there. But what I noticed too is like this last time that I went back to California and we did the van life, I was expecting to be more social with my family, but in my head, right? But like they have their own lives, they have jobs, they don't have time to mingle like I do. So that it wasn't as expected. So that was kind of a bummer. I mean, we still visited and we still hung out and all that, but I was thinking it was going to be like a lot more fun, a lot more hanging out, a lot more, just family time, and it was not. So that was a little bit disappointing, but mm, nevertheless, I still enjoy that area, the weather, the food, and I was with Cora too, so that was fun. Um, she is crazy, and it's never a dull moment with her. But yeah, uh, I'll probably make some videos of tomorrow. I'm gonna be so exhausted because I wake up at well, I have my alarm set to 3:30 in the morning because my mom flies out at 5. Her airplane flies out at 5. So as soon as I drop her off, I'm gonna be heading down to Texas, and that's like 3-hour drive to Cora, and then we're gonna drive right back, um, and kind of hang out, run around, and then in the evening she'll take off. But yeah, I'm gonna have a busy day, and I'm gonna try to film some of it to show you guys. Say your new family is the van life. Yes, for sure, for sure. I get along more with my van life homies, you guys. Not that I don't get along with my family because we're really close, but I've gotten very close to a lot of you guys, and I love it. I love it. It's awesome, especially because we have a lot of stuff in common, right? The simple life, the frugal life, the van life, prepping, like you name it, like cooking, everything on here, and like coffee chats. It's been so much fun. I never thought if you guys have been with me for quite a while, you guys would know and see all the improvement because I couldn't even talk on camera. Like I was extremely shy. Oh my god. But I've gotten a lot better. And then too, my live streams from like the very first few of them to now, like what a difference. Like practice makes perfect, right? And I just keep practicing and it gets better and better and I love it. I love it. So you kind of like gypsies with a van. Yeah, I feel like a dang gypsy. I really do. Like I do. I want to go somewhere and stay there and experience it for a few weeks, a few months, and then I'm like, I need to do something else. I don't know what it is. Just I just get the what do they call it? The itchy feet, and you just got to go somewhere else. I don't know. I've been with you since the beginning. I know, Robin. I know. You've been with me for a long time. Let's see, sky blue benefits of van life. You have more time and more energy. Yes, yes, for sure. So you've been practicing. Yeah, it's the key. Yes, for sure, Lusa. Like practice, practice. I get better. Um, otherwise I'd be like, yeah, um, Cora, you tell him. So like I see my videos, I'll go back even to just my shorts and like look and oh my god, you guys, I crack up on my shorts, like how dumb they were, how I just laugh. I laugh at myself so much, but not in a bad way. I just like look at the shorts that I did, the videos that I did, how awkward I was, or how much I've improved, and I just laugh. Oh my gosh. So when I had a van, I'd love to be called a gypsy too. I bet. I bet. Oh man, I can imagine. You probably had like hardly anything in your van, Lusa. The trifold mattress, and that was it, huh? Yep, without my van right now, I feel trapped. I know. Isn't that weird? Like I do. I would feel so trapped. But I don't know. I guess that in a way that's why I wanted to kind of hook Cora up because she needs a vehicle and we're almost like we always made like a pinky swear, a pact. Like we have to have a vehicle where we would be comfortable to live in just in case. Like we enjoy it, we go travel, we do the camping, we're gypsies, right? Nomads. But like if we ever really had to, we would be in the van and we wouldn't have to worry about it. Plus her and her two dogs. They've gotten so big. They have gotten so big. What happened to your van, Tim? Uh-huh. It's a granny prepper. When you got that first house and I think Cora was in school. Yeah. Yeah, it's been many years. Quite a few years. Cora was still in her crazy teenage like oh my god. That girl gave me a lot of headaches there for a while. She's doing so good though. Nothing loose. I helped my son move out to Illinois. He got a new job. Been looking for a place for him for the last 3 weeks. Oh wow. Good morning, Cindy. Good morning. Ooh, it's getting hot in here now, you guys. I have the windows cracked like that much because it was raining, so the water won't come in here. But now I'm like, ooh. Say we got a condo with a garage now, so I'm flying back to California till I get my van, drive back to Illinois. That was my new temporary home base. Oh, okay. Yeah, you got a home base to a home base to a home base, plus your your van, your anytime van. Cindy, you're late. Hey, she made it. She made it. Yeah, I have a ton of ideas to make videos on, especially like comment replies. And then I just forget about it and I don't do them, or I'm just like, I'm super busy right now, you guys. I got like a little stressed, but it's like good stress because it's what I want to do, right? I want to sell the house. I want to move around, and now I'm upgrading the van. So I'm kind of dealing with that. So also today and tomorrow, I got to get to grocery shopping, get what I need. And by the way, that little 12-volt Bouge RV fridge slash freezer thing works so good. It works so good. I think it works better than that little dorm fridge I had. But of course, I didn't have the dorm fridge turned up really high. But this one works excellent. So I'm excited to take it on a road trip and fill it up with some goodies. Right now, it's like so much dressings and sauces, and that's mainly what I have in there. Let's see. Dia has not been to a meetup with other brand lifers yet. Cindy beat you to it. Yeah, she did. Yes. Yeah, I'm glad you guys had a good time and she knew somebody there. That's good. Yes. Cindy told me she had a great time. I know I haven't been to an actual meetup yet. I thought about for a long time. I thought about going to the one in Courtside, but I never really could. I was always like working, or just was never able to just to take off and go. Let's see. Lusa, could you take everything to your new house, your appliances, adapt to the van? I'm taking whatever I can fit in my van, and I'm going to be looking for probably an apartment at first and then look for a home later. But I'm going to be taking like just the basic. I already took a bunch to Cora, and instead of spending like $2,000 on renting a U-Haul and a trailer to like fit everything, I'm just going to fit whatever I can in the van, take as much as I can so I don't have to buy anything because I have everything that I actually need. My bed, my 5-gallon buckets, all my shit hit the fan van gear. Like, all that should fit in the van. That shouldn't be a problem. It's just I can't fit the couch, I can't fit the dining, stuff, but I can still fit all my kitchen gadgets, my clothes, my paperwork, my bed, and then the bed frames, they fold, like, to almost nothing, so that's easy enough to just shove in here. My TV, the TV stand, stuff like that, because that breaks apart and it goes to, like, almost nothing, so I can put all that in here. Let's see. You got to make to the Lollapalooza. Yes, for sure. You talking about upgrading? Well, I'm giving this van, well, not giving, I'm kind of hooking Cora up with a good price because I still need to. I'm going to put that as a down payment for the newer van. So it's not new, but this one is a 2015, and the one that I'm looking to get right now is a 2018. So it's a few years newer and less miles. So I found a pretty good deal on it. They're cleaning it up, and they're gonna change the windshield because it has a crack on it. And they said legally they cannot sell it with a cracked windshield. So I'm gonna get a new windshield on the new one. Lollapalooza, however you say that, however you say it, and however you spell that, huh? Lollapalooza, Lollapalooza, Lollapalooza. Book the tent site, Cindy. Tent site? I have to book it. First timer. Great. Take as much as you can. Save money. We are frugal. Yes. Yes. Because I can have like all my kitchen appliances. They're all gonna fit. I'm gonna have the middle row here too, but that's okay. I'll just kind of adjust and then have like my bed is a twin bed. And then the trifold is a cot size, and then the cot, like, that stuff just folds to almost nothing too. So the only bulky thing is gonna be my twin size mattress, but like everything else collapses or like breaks down to almost nothing. So I can fit a lot, and that way I don't have to buy anything. Once I get there, I won't have to buy anything. I'm taking all my curtains, my rods, I'm gonna try to fit all that in there. Probably by the time I get like halfway done filling up the van, I'm just gonna be like, ugh, I don't want to take any more. I'm so done. But I'm gonna try to focus and remember I have to take everything so I don't have to purchase anything. I'm at Cedar Grove, Site 38, Mobang. Text me the info. I'll text you the link to the website. Okay. It's getting busy here now. Yeah, I wasn't sure if my internet was gonna be good because it was raining. Sometimes my internet goes crazy, but the sun is coming out now. Yeah, you're going, right? Yes. Yes. I still plan on going for sure. Even if I'm in California, I'll drive. I'll drive to Abilene State Park. And then from there, I'll take advantage because if I do leave Oklahoma the end of this month, I'll have July, August, September, October. So it'll be like 3 months in Cali, and then that'll be enough time for me to want to take a road trip somewhere. So I'll make the couple day trip. Um, Shoot, if you go, you can meet me in Barstow, and we'll kind of take off from there too. Kind of do that caravan thing. But I don't know how you guys travel. I know Tim likes to just go 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 and then stop only when he has to, and that's typically how I drive too. I'm not sure how you drive, Cindy. I don't like to really stop. I'm like laser focused. Like I gotta get there. I gotta get there. I gotta get there. Let's see, 2 day driving. Yes, over 900 miles. Yeah, by October the weather should be a lot nicer. Not roasting like 200 degrees with all the nasty humidity. So it should be nice enough to be able to relax in the van. You're flexible? Okay. If anything, we have a meeting point where we're gonna stop for the night and we can kind of hang out for a little bit before bedtime. So that would be kind of cool. It's very nice in Texas. Yeah, Texas is nice. Just the heat, the humidity, I don't really like. In October, it should be really nice by then for sure. Yeah. So I'm gonna take advantage, and if Cora ends up not being able to go to that meetup, I'll just drive. I think it's like 3 hours from there to get to her. So I'll go see her for a day or two, and then make my way back to Cali after that. I pray to bites. No bites. Oh my gosh. That reminds me, I will have to get like off or something because I get bites just like you. Like they love this the sweet blood, sweet lady blood. I get bites everywhere too. I get so like everywhere. I have to spray myself down or walk around with one of them nets. Oh, Cindy's attracted. The spiders love Cindy too. Oh my gosh. Even the mosquitoes didn't bother you. Wow. I know. Here's my type O blood. Ah, are you O positive or O negative, Cindy? I have a O positive too. I wonder if that's it. Oh, look, he's O positive too. Okay. So I don't know why they didn't bother you that time. What were you cooking, or what did you have on you, Tim? 'Cause as soon as I step out, like, I'm getting bit everywhere. Maybe just juicy skin. Well, probably because we use, like, more lotions, more scented stuff, I don't know. Maybe that's why women usually get more bug bites than the guys. Maybe that has something to do with it. But, yeah, we'll take it, Tim, the juicy skin. You do everything you can to avoid those bug bites, huh? That must be it. I'm too cheap to even use lotion. Yeah, that probably is all natural. They don't like all natural, huh? Yeah. You're like, yeah, no, we want something different. We're tired of all natural. Oh my gosh, I have to use lotion. I would look so weird without lotion. More garlic. I don't know, Tim, you should look into making your own meetup, beach meetup, like garlic necklace. Oh my gosh. We'll know where you're at, Cindy. We'll be able to smell you like a whole mile away. Where's Cindy? Oh, oh, yeah, she's nearby. Yeah, well, they have those little bracelets too, which I don't know if they work, but definitely like the off, that does work. But like you'll have a whole film, a whole layer. Just get a shower after. Well, lunchtime for me. Have a great Sunday, ladies. All right. Thanks, Tim. See you later. Thanks for stopping by. You camped in the desert, no bites. I know, I know. No bug bites there for sure. You're gonna have some egg roll, some pho, some noodle. What's for lunch, Tim? Have a good time. Have a good eating. And thanks for stopping by, Tim. Ooh. Yeah, the pho is so good. Oh my gosh, I'm so sweaty. Should probably open these up too, now that it's not raining. Here we go. Have a little bit because I'm like, plus drinking hot coffee. Yeah. Yeah, Tim will have meals on wheels. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. He always has it jam packed with stuff, and I hardly take anything. Like I end up like either buying some burger or pizza or making a sandwich. Like I keep it super simple. I just don't want to bother making anything unless it's like a quick meal. I don't know if I'm just You get tired of the travel, the driving or whatever, and you just don't want to cook, don't want to do nothing. And you have everything too. Yeah, I've seen it. You got a lot of food, a lot of preps, a lot of things. So you're hooking yourself up real good. Peanut butter jelly. Yeah, I'll do the peanut butter. Then I like to buy bananas, I like to buy carrots, fruits and veggies that don't spoil for a few days. Those are like the best. And then just like a simple sandwich. That's my go-to. And then because I save so much with that, then I'll go and have a burger or have some kind of Chinese or something as a takeout. So I kind of like alternate that way. Like save a bunch here and then go spend it here so it evens out. But now I have solar, I have the fridge, I have the little kitchenette. Like I'm hooked up. If I'm gonna be somewhere for a while, I can actually cook and relax and go to the grocery store. Not daily, unless I want to. Go every few days because that little fridge has a lot of space. I think it's about the same size as yours, Cindy. But yeah, right now it's just a ton of condiments in there. I gotta clean that out before I leave too. Any bites on the sale of the house? Well, yeah, I have a contract going, and we're hoping to close on the 21st. That's what the contract says. So hopefully before, and hopefully no hiccups or nothing going on where it needs to extend for another week or two. So I'm hoping by the end of this month I will be headed to Cali. Eating out is very expensive, but I don't have a kitchen stuff in my car. Yeah. That's where like the simple sandwich stuff works in having like a banana, having an apple or carrots. Those will last you 2, 3 days without it going really bad. So that's what I do. I'll do like a peanut butter sandwich. Or if I happen to be close to a store, I'll just go with like the single serve of either like a slice of cheese or a slice of a few slices of some kind of deli meat or something if I want to eat something besides a peanut butter sandwich. So I'll get that. Or you can even go to get a slice from the actual deli. You tell them to get you a slice of ham, turkey, chicken, whatever it may be, and a slice of cheese, and then have your sandwich. You can get like a little tomato, different things like that. That's what I ended up doing a lot when I was. But a lot of times it ended up being more because then Cora would have the late night cravings and she would want something. And I try not to eat late, but man, I would get hungry sometimes. I'm like, let's go to Jack in the Box. Let's go to McDonald's. Let's go because I didn't have anything set up in there in my van. It was just well, I had the car for a while. There's no room. I cannot do it in a car full time. Oh, I did not enjoy that. But as far as the van, I am loving having a van. A full size van would be cool too, but like I really like the the minivan. Like that is a good middle ground for me. I really like it. I like to bake a good amount of chicken and eat it cold if it's not hot. Yeah, yeah, that's always good. Like buy you a whole chicken, or even I don't know. Sometimes they sell them in like two or four packs, so you can get like the smaller pack. It's a little bit more expensive, but it's still cheaper than eating out. Like little chicken patties or an actual rotisserie chicken too. That one goes a long way. But different things like that. But now with the fridge, I can definitely go and get some ham or some chicken or some whatever, even like butter, sour cream, whatever I want, really, cheese, and I can have it in my little fridge and be okay. Even a $6 roasted from Costco. Yeah. Yeah, then you can like add that, make a sandwich out of it, just eat it like that, have something on the side. You're too old to move around in a minivan. Yeah, a full size van would be really good for you. It really would. Then you got a lot more space. You can even like sleep sideways. Cause this one I cannot. I don't know how Cora does it. She would love to sleep sideways, but she would put her leg, like kick her leg almost like an L shape. And I just want to be like comfortable and like completely stretch out. I don't want to have to deal with that. But in a full size van, you can definitely sleep sideways and then have all that room left over for whatever you want to design your home on wheels. Next time you travel, will you do a food video? You have a lot of good ideas. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Let's see. Green pepper, I hear you. Yeah, Cindy's van is like luxury. Luxury. She has it hooked up. You can stand up and like do cartwheels and all kinds of stuff in there. Like that's nice. But I'm too scared to drive that big of a van. That's why I stick to the minivan or a car, but like to the minivan. But anything bigger than a minivan, like the most that I would get would probably be like a full size van. And I don't really want to go bigger than that unless it's like a actual RV. And then I don't even want to drive that. I'll just want to park it because I get too intimidated. Like I don't want to hit nothing. I don't want to run over curves, even though I do it with the minivan. So I do it all the time. That's why I don't need anything bigger than this. Yeah. You wish you had a mini a minivan too? Well, after going from your van and then you go into a minivan, I don't think you would be comfortable. It would be really hard because all that luxury, all that space, and you can stand up to go back to a minivan or to go into a minivan, Cindy, would be really hard. It really would. But like for me, I went from a car to a minivan. So for me, it was like such a huge upgrade. I was like, wow, I have a whole apartment in here. Like I have so much room. Hmm. Yeah. So a good middle ground for you, Robin, would definitely be like um, a nice, gently used, what they call it, right? A nice used full size van, like a 12 passenger van or something. Or I don't know if you would want windows or if you want like a cargo van. I prefer the windows because I can cover them up. But if I don't have any windows to have to cut them and get them installed later, if I do want windows, I'm like, I prefer having the windows already there. Yeah, a short body style, nothing too long. Yeah, because then otherwise, if it's longer than like a regular um, full size van or a minivan, I feel like I'm driving a bus or like a big old semi, and I get too intimidated. Like I don't want to do it. I don't even want to pull a little trailer behind because I feel like I'm gonna just like completely hit the fuel island and uh, yeah, I overthink everything. Cargo, windows in the back only. Okay. Super stealth, huh? Yeah, that would be extremely stealthy. And then depending on the color that you get, if you happen to get a white one, you can always put, I think it's called perforated or something like that. It's like some like you can see it from the inside out. It's like a white cover, almost like this right here. This, but on the outside and it's white, kind of like those call them? Like those work vans, how they cover the windows up with some like white material. You can't really see in, but you can see out. So that's a nice way to do it too. Mine is no bigger than a truck. Yeah. Than a big king cab, crew cab, king cab, big old 3500 truck. Oh, the back window has limo tint. Okay. Yeah. I like to see out of my windows though, like especially the rear view. I really like to see out of them versus just the little side mirrors. I don't know why I do. I like to see behind. So when I'm driving, I don't have any curtain there. I usually put it down. And then I don't have my curtains closed in the front. So I just like to see everywhere. I don't know, I feel safer. So I'm not a professional driver. So here in Arizona, we can go limo tent all around. Wow. Wow. I have seen some vehicles like that, like straight up just black everywhere. Like, whoa, okay, okay. But yeah, most of them is just like on the back part, which is fine. Like I don't have to have like the tint in the front, which is really nice to have. 'Cause when that sun is blazing, man, it burns your arm. I have back windows, but don't use them while driving. Yeah, yeah. You're just, I don't know, Cindy. You're used to driving a big old bus. Like that's nothing to you. I'm over here already thinking like volunteering Cindy. If you guys have a big old vehicle and you need to back it up in a space, find Cindy. I'm putting Cindy to work already. Sorry. I'm putting you to work in my head. That's who I'd be looking for. Cindy, can you help me back this up? In California, they're so strict with the limo tin in the front. Yes. Yeah. You just have to get those like stick and peel, like semi tinted little films that you can remove. Yeah. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah. You'll be the first one I go and ask, Cindy, help me. I need to back up this bus, this big old RV, and I'm too chicken. Help me. So every time I try to back up a little trailer, the back, like it would just constantly be like that, and I can never get it straight. I just can't do it. Practicing an empty lot, yeah, yeah. I think about getting the tow hitch, the package tow hitch thingy from U-Haul later, and then I'm able to pull up to 3,500 pounds, a little trailer, which that's plenty for like a small RV or any little trailer if I want to move anything. There's plenty of space and plenty of weight capacity for me to pull with the minivan. So I do like that part, but I should have paid a little bit more attention. I don't think it has a hitch already installed on the white van that I'm getting. So that's like on the to do list, just in case. I don't know. I might do that. But then at the same time, I'm like, I just want to keep it simple and just whatever I can fit in the van and whatever I can move around, like that's it. Don't give myself much of a choice, too many options, because then it's like that paralysis analysis. Yeah, U-Haul installs them. We did that with Cora's old van, and it was like about 500 bucks. So they install it and then all the material that they need and everything. So it's a pretty nice deal. And then you can pull a little trailer, pull a little RV or whatever. So that's what I'm thinking of doing. And I was super tempted to do it to this van, but when I went up a couple weeks ago to the U-Haul here, um, they told me it would be 525, and but they couldn't get to it. They couldn't even have they didn't have appointments available or anything until like the end of this month. So I'm like, that's kind of cutting it close. I probably won't even have time to install a hitch before I leave. I don't know. I don't know if I'll have time. If I do, I might do it before I leave, but I don't know. It might cost more in Cali. I have no clue. I've never checked out there, but I've checked here, and it was like 525 they quoted me. Yeah, because I was thinking, okay, like if I want to have more things that I'm taking with me, then I can always like rent the tiniest little trailer. I think it's like a 4x8 or 5x8. They have those two options, and just pull it behind the minivan and just drive very carefully the speed limit or under the speed limit. I'll be one of those. But yeah, a small trailer would be perfect for you. Yes. Like that's the only addition I would really do, like a small little trailer slash RV, little travel trailer, something. And that would be it. David Keith. Hey David, how are you? From hot Tampa Bay. Oh, I bet it's roasting because it's hot here. I can only imagine out there. And still sleep in your van. Yeah, I thought about that. Like I would have all that stuff in the little trailer, and then I could just like set it up like I would, have it originally with my little cot, the fridge, the solar batteries, the blue Eddy, whatever. Have it all set up, and then I could just sleep here. But in the time that I'm going, like July, August time, I think it would probably be way too hot where I would be stopping unless I stopped in like Flagstaff where it's a little cooler. It might be too hot. Temp is 58 here. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're probably already like 80s because it was like 70 something raining earlier when I first got here and started the video. So it's gotten a lot hotter because I'm like a little sweaty, but the windows are cracked like that much too. So I don't have any airflow really. And every time I forget to bring my fan, I forget to bring it every single time. And then once I start getting sweaty, then I remember. I remember real quick then. Yeah. Yeah, it's supposed to be in the 90s today and then gradually go up this week to like the hundreds again. Yeah, my mom is still here. Um, she leaves tomorrow super early. Let's see. You can get a trailer hitch cheaper than U-Haul if you look around. Yeah, I could, but I've already quoted them, and if I do get it, I don't foresee me getting it because it's kind of a time crunch of me moving back, and then when they have the availability, so I might just skip that. And like I was saying, just shove everything in here, whatever I can fit it. And then I wasn't gonna sleep in my van on the way over there because it's just gonna be too hot. It's probably be over 100 degrees even at night, probably where I'll be able to stop. So I was just gonna get a hotel room for the night and then finish it off the second day. my trip. So that's what I plan on doing because this is gonna be too hot. But yeah, my mom is here and she will be flying out tomorrow. Her plane leaves at 5 in the morning. So I'll be up like at 3:30. And luckily she's going to this little regional airport. She's not going too far. But I'll have a super early, exhausting day tomorrow. But that's okay. I get to see Cora. She gets to hang out with me for the day. So that's worth it. So but I'm hoping because like after tomorrow, I won't have a vehicle until the new van gets done. So maybe a week without a vehicle. So I'm gonna have to buy whatever I need. Otherwise, I'll be walking. Which the Walmart is not that far, really. Walking, yes. Like when I take the car, it's only like a few minutes away from my house. But walking, yeah, I'll have to go super early before it gets roasting hot. Come over here and then buy what I need and take my backpack and then walk back to the house. And there is a bus. There is like bus here, but public transportation. But what else am I gonna do waiting around, right? Go to Panera, sit there because it's like right across the street, and then walk back home. Let's see. More options in LA. Yeah, that's true. Some of the trailer places will install them if you buy from them. Oh, okay. Didn't realize that. Maybe that's kind of what U-Haul does. I don't know. Hmm. They charge for everything. They're like one of the affordable, higher priced ones. But I like the one-stop shops. So I don't know. I usually go there. Like for my repairs and services and all that, I've been going to the dealership Toyota for forever, even though you can go somewhere else and have it cheaper. I've just been doing that. I don't know. It's crazy. Peace of mind, maybe. I don't know. Which they're not all that great here lately either. Like a lot of places have kind of gone downhill. I don't know. But once I'm back in Cali, like my brother is a pretty good mechanic slash handyman. Like he can do all kinds of stuff. And then some other my other brother is really good with like electrical stuff. So if I ever need anything electrical, I can always ask him or meet him whenever he has time. And then my dad has his own mechanic slash body shop in LA. So like I don't really worry too much about it when I'm in Cali. Like I'm hooked up right there. Like I got a bunch of family there, and like I even have a cousin that does taxes. So I'm like everything. Like I'm hooked up in Cali for real. Ask the place you're buying the van if they can install the hitch. Um, I might ask them because I went there first. I went to the Toyota dealership. That's where I'm getting it from. And I asked them about this van, if how much it would be for them to install the hitch and all that, and they said that they don't install it in the older, which like what was it, 5 years, 8 years old van. They don't install them in the older vans. It's more of the newer ones, and that I might try U-Haul. So the same thing like the windshield. Um, they can sell me the windshield for the correct windshield for this van, but they don't install it. So I'm like, what's the point of having a dealership? Like you would think they're a one-stop shop, right? You can purchase it, you can service it, you can like fix anything on it, but apparently not. They outsource that stuff. I don't know. Maybe if financially it doesn't make sense for them, I don't know, but I always think like a dealership will do everything and anything as long as it's their vehicle. But I'm wrong, so they don't. Let's see, it's nice when they get to know your van and you. Yep. Yes. There's some really nice people working there too. I really like going there. But Yeah, they already have you in the system. They everything's like with their little iPad, so they'll take pictures, they'll scan the VIN, they'll do everything, and everything just pops up there. You don't even. I'm just here for a service. Okay. Are you staying or are you going back home? Okay. And I usually wait in their lobby because they don't really take too long. But yeah, they have coffee for you. They have all kinds of stuff. So I just chill there. And also, not all of them, but like most of them, they have a car service thing. I don't think this one has like the car rentals, but they do have like a shuttle, I guess how you would call it. They'll take you back to your house and then bring you back and pick you up or whatever. They have a minivan too that they'll do that with. So that's handy. I don't have to wait there, and they can drop me off at home, and then when it's ready, they can pick me up and then take me back to the dealership. So that's kind of nice. When you call, they say hello, Cindy. What can we do for you? They got the caller ID. Like, oh, it's Cindy. Hello, Cindy. How can we help you today? Yeah, you would think after 15 years, right? They definitely know you. You've been going to the same one for 15 years? Wow, that's cool. Whew. Well, all right, you guys. I'm going to go back home, spend today with my mom, get a few things, and try to sleep in early because I got to get up super early. But thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for all the love you guys always show me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. And thank you for having coffee with me. And pretty soon, thank you, Cindy. Pretty soon, I will hopefully do some kind of videos with Cora and show you guys. I don't know. Let's see. Also, definitely film how much. I don't want to say how much crap because my stuff is not crap, right? But how much crap I can fit in here. Uh, yeah, I'll have hopefully a ton of videos. But yeah, bye, you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by and joining and chatting up with me. And I will for sure see you guys on next Sunday. And hopefully by then I have more news of how the sales going on and more updates and all that for you guys too. So yeah, bye guys. Thank you so much.